Hello and welcome to a narrated video tour for 31 Glenalva Court in Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia. Just going to do a quick 360 here. So we're right at the end of a cul-de-sac, you can see. Nice big cul-de-sac, great for kids of all ages, for all kinds of different sports and playing. In this location of Cole Harbour, you're super close to everything that you would want. Schools, entertainment, restaurants, football fields or sporting fields, Cole Harbour Place for your gym, the pool. You have walking trails everywhere. There's a few kids playing now. You have walking trails going to schools, going to parks, public transit, everything that you would want in a neighborhood, specifically family-oriented neighborhood, you got it. So, so a great area. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up. So this is a bungalow. It's fully finished. And I'm going to be listing or mentioning certain things that these folks have done during the term of ownership. They bought it in 2012. And I'm going to be going around the outside, the inside, and I'll be listing some things off that they've done. They've invested about $45,000 into the property in really great ways since they've owned it here. So a couple of the things that they've done, you can see the front lawn. When they purchased it, they resodded the front lawn. They rebuilt the front deck there. And several of the windows, the windows to the right-hand side of the front door, those were just installed. They did not do the roof, but the roof was in great shape when they purchased it. Looks to be a 30 to 35 year shingle up there, and it has a ridge vent. Looks great, so that's all good. Up at the top right-hand corner, right in the middle of the screen, you'll see a little antenna. And so this family, their cell phones weren't working that well in the basement and whatnot. So what they did is they actually brought an antenna and they installed it and wired it into the home. So now they have wonderful reception in the house. So if you ever work in your basement at a home office or you get frustrated with a lack of signal for the cell phone towers, no problem. You're not going to have that problem here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll walk around. This home backs onto a green belt, so you'll see that. We have a single paved driveway. They also put some pavers in here during the term of ownership there, leading up to the front door. So we're going to go around back. Here we go. So we have the gate latched in the wind. There we go. So we have a two-tier deck. So there's the first tier, and then you look down, which we're going to go. There's the second tier, and here's the backyard. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. Huge mature trees. Just a great lot. And here's how you access from the inside of the home. So that's just off the kitchen. We'll be seeing that in a moment. So we'll walk down to the second tier. We'll just do a 360. There you go. Shed over there. We used to have a fire pit. That's what that's from. And that's where we just came from. I'm going to go right to the back of the lot so you can see the back of the home. Like I say, lots of park, lots of walking trails. A beautiful area. Okay, you can see a turbine vent there spinning away. And there's the back of the house. All right. When we go inside, I'm going to be mentioning another upgrade that they did in the basement, and I'm going to be referencing this here. So just remember that. So that conduit there comes underground, and you can see where it comes out of the house right there. And I'll be referencing that when we go inside in the basement. Brand new steel oil tank, all to code, of course. That was just installed. And we're going to go all the way out to the front of the street again. And there you go. So we've done a complete circle around the exterior, and now we're going to be going inside. So this is a carpet-free home, all laminate and tile. Here's your view from the front porch. Once again, nice big cul-de-sac, great for basketball, hockey, skateboarding, riding your bikes. Just great. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the new front door, this door that I just walked through. That's brand new, that was just installed. Okay, so you enter into your living room. So at the fireplace itself, the chimney, you didn't see one outside because that was removed at some point by the previous owner. And so that was capped, and that's an electric fireplace. So it doesn't have a wood burning fireplace in it anymore. We are now standing on a newer laminate floor. This is where they had their TV in their living room. So the wall mount is still there, and they had a little entertainment console. This property is heated with a oil furnace, let's try that again. Oil-fired furnace, hot water baseboard. So you have digital thermostats for all the different zones. There we go. Vinyl window facing the street. And there's the new door that I just referenced. They also have new light fixtures in many areas of the property as well. Let's go right over to the side of the room. There's the view where we just were. And that's what you see when you walk in. There's the kitchen. Okay, we're going to be going into the kitchen now. All the appliances that you see are included in the list price, and that'll all be documented in the listing. So there's your hallway. I'm standing on a tile floor, so I was on a laminate. Now I'm on a tile floor. Your hallway going down to several of the bedrooms. You have a wooden kitchen, cabinetry, lots of storage and counter space. There's the view of the backyard. There's the back door that I referenced outside. And here's your dining nook as part of the kitchen. So you have your stainless steel fridge, built-in dishwasher, your double sink, and your stove and your range hood unit. Vinyl window here, just looking out to the backyard. So that's what you'd see when you're doing your dishes. Now this property was renovated by the previous owner on the main floor to make 3 bedrooms into 2. So when you look at this door, you would think that this would be your first bedroom, but it's not. They did leave it here. The current seller left it here. So you have a little closet there for skinny little objects like a broom and whatnot. And then they removed the partition wall between those two. So now you have one big master bedroom, and then you have another bedroom downstairs. So if you wanted to put that wall back and bring it back to a 3-bedroom house, you certainly can. You just need to build a partition wall, which we're going to see in that room in a moment. And then you still have the doorway system. So super easy if you wanted to. Okay, so now here we go down the hallway. We're going to go left first. So here's the full bath. Once again on a tile floor. So there's your sink, your vanity, your toilet. And this bathroom has been renovated, so good sized soaker tub, tile surround right up to the ceiling, and then you have a window as well facing the backyard with some privacy glass. And it also does have a ventilation fan, which is great, and it is roughed in. Well, I'll explain the air exchanger system when we go downstairs, but that's what that is there, that vent. And the bathrooms have, for the exhaust fans, they have a timer, which is great because most people, when they leave the bathroom from showering or bathing, whatnot, they turn everything off. You should have it on a timer because the bathroom fan should run about 10 to 15 minutes after you go, and that will prevent mildew and all the rest of it. Here's how you get into your attic. So a good amount of insulation up there. So now we're going to be going, continuing down the hallway. On the left, we have a linen closet, some shelving. Then we'll go into our first bedroom on the tour. So a new laminate floor. So both of the laminate floors that you're going to be seeing here now are new. It was just laid. So this is at the very end of the home, facing the backyard. So there's your closet. They're open closets, so they have a rod with just a visual break, which is just a curtain there, and then you have shelving inside, just like a normal closet. Another vinyl window facing the backyard. And that's where we just came from. And again, a newer light fixture. Going into the master bedroom now. So this is the room that was 2, but it is now 1. So these 2 vinyl windows were just installed and trimmed. View of the street. We're at the front of the home now. Once again, the laminate flooring was just installed. And the door is right here on the other side. So again, if you wanted to partition this room back off, you would just move or keep this door where it is. This would be one room and this would be another room. But these folks really liked it the way that it is because there's an additional bedroom downstairs, so they didn't have a problem with it. So they really liked having a big master bedroom. So we have 2 ceiling fans been installed, another window there, and another open closet with shelving. Okay, So now we're going to be going into the basement. More cabinetry here in the kitchen. There's going out to the deck. And going into the basement now. All right, basement. All laminate flooring and tile when you come down. That's where we just came from. Another digital thermostat for this zone of heating. In this closet, you have your water meter. You can see it there. Okay, so let's talk about the basement, because this was a big renovation. After they purchased the property back in 2012, they realized that they needed added insulation for some piping that was running through the walls on the exterior wall, so just about here. And so what they did is they ended up ripping a lot of the ceiling down and the flooring, and once they started renovating, then they ended up renovating pretty much the whole basement, including the bathroom that was just finished. I don't know if anybody's even showered in that yet, so they just finished that. And so when they did that, they ended up putting new flooring down, a lot of new gyprock, all new ceilings throughout, new paint, upgraded the electrical and a whole bunch of different things. And when they were doing this, they were talking to the contractor who's very familiar with the area. And he said that the water table was very close to the surface of the ground here. So he suggested that they put in a drainage system. So they decided to do that, and that came to at a cost of around $10,000, and I'm going to be showing it to you in a moment. So there's actually a trench that's all around the exterior walls of the entire basement. It's gravity fed, so that if any water ever did come in, not that they've had any problems, but they did it as a preventative measure. If any water ever did come in, then it is backhauled to a sump pump, which I'm going to be showing you. It's a triple safe sump pump. So it's top of the line, again, $10,000, battery backup. And we have a document I can show you just upstairs in a moment. That'll be here in the property. And they've never had a problem. They just did it as a preventative measure. And so if the sump pump kicks on, that's what we looked at, the conduit that was going outside under the ground, and then it goes in the backyard. So if it ever does need to turn on, that's where the water gets ejected. So works like a charm. They test it on a regular basis. There's an alarm on it and the whole bit. Again, they've never had a problem, but they put it in as a preventative measure, which is just another sign of who the seller is. Very mindful, very fair, and very proactive. So now that you understand that, now you can have a better appreciation for some of that money that they've spent on the property. Okay, that was a mouthful. Now, one thing that's in the middle of the screen right now is an air conditioner, so that's staying. And so that is a portable air conditioner. You have the attachments, the manual, and then the gentleman who was living here was quite handy, so he made this because those are usually put in windows that slide up and down. They don't crank open like upstairs. So he made this template, so then you can use it upstairs with one of the casement windows that crank open. So that's what that is, and that'll remain with the property as well. Okay. A lot of talking. All right, here we go. So this is the third bedroom. So laminate flooring. There's a window that's facing the back. It just has a privacy screen on it. A privacy film. You have a closet here. And then you have some storage there in the closet right there you can see. Okay, so this is the third bedroom. So 2 up and 1 down as it currently is. A 3-piece bath that was just finished. So there's your toilet, a brand new shower. Once again, I don't know if that's even been used yet. A nice big vinyl window facing the backyard. Your exhaust fan, which is on a timer. There you can see, just like upstairs. And then you have your single vanity. Okay. I'm standing on a vinyl tile floor. So that's great. So now you can have people living downstairs as well as upstairs, and two family members or whatnot showering at once. So now we're going to be going into the utility room. So some shelving has been built here. There's your furnace in great working order, regularly maintained. Now the air exchanger. The air exchanger they never used. I have tested it. It does turn on. And in order to put the exhaust fan in the bathroom here, he actually took the run that was going outside for the air exchanger. So he took that. So the air exchanger does work. It just needs a little bit of of additional work with regards to the galvanized piping and whatnot. It has all the heads in the house. It just needs to be sort of put back together, and then you can turn it on, and that's, you can see the run there that was sort of taken for the bathroom on the other side of that. So it does work, but not in its current state. It needs a little work. So there's the washer and the dryer. And once again, your furnace provides heating and domestic hot water, storage, and here is your triple safe sump pump system. So there's your battery backup, your alarm, and you actually have 3 different sump pumps in there. So again, this is the Cadillac of this type of a system. They've never had a problem with it. They just did it as a preventative measure when they were renovating the basement. They just said, why not? We do have a window here bringing natural light, and we have some excess building supplies that have been left behind for the new owner. They just have a dehumidifier humming away because it's quite warm now. Okay, now we're going to be finishing downstairs in a den/office. So this is there's another window here. This is your electrical. So there's your breaker panel, 100 amp service. Sorry, that was a little loud. And then once again, I'm on laminate flooring, and then you have a little alcove there for whatever you'd like to do, a closet or whatever. So there you go. So I'm going to take you upstairs. I'm just going to show you the pamphlet for that triple safe system because they're very proud of it. And then we'll end it there. Just going upstairs. So it's very evident that these folks have cared for this property very, very well. So there's the pamphlet for the system itself, top of the line, and that'll be here in the property for people to look at. So my name is Chris Ryan. I'm a realtor with Royal LePage Atlantic here in Halifax. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a viewing, please feel free to contact me. My phone number is 902-830-4465. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.